Hello everyone, so welcome to my channel that is called as Mathematics by Rumina, and today we are going to start and understand कि क्या हुआ आपके 30th January J main shift second paper के अंदर. So let's come and understand about it. So first of all if I talk about mathematics, so yes कुछ questions काफ़ी difficult आए थे इसके अंदर. Some questions were very lengthy which I can say कि हाँ आप लोग शायद skip ही कर देते. एंड इफ आई ऑन एवरेज इफ आई टॉक अबाउट तो बच्चे ऑलमोस्ट 12 से लेके सिर्फ 15 क्वेश्चंस तक ही अटेम्प्ट कर पाए हैं आपके मैथ्स में. इससे ज़्यादा अटेम्प्शन नहीं हो पाई जस्ट बिकॉज क्वेश्चंस का लेवल काफ़ी ज़्यादा हाई था. सो दैट्स वाई द स्टूडेंट्स वर नॉट एबल टू अटेंड so much questions over there. Okay, इन दिस क्लास आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व ईच एंड एवरी क्वेश्चन सो दैट आप भी एनालाइज कर सको कि पेपर का लेवल क्या आया था. एंड जो अपकमिंग एग्जाम्स है जिन बच्चों के, वो प्लीज़ अपना थोड़ा टाइम मैनेजमेंट करके चले, स्पेशली इन मैथमेटिक्स. बिकॉज अगर आपका टाइम मैनेज नहीं होगा तो ऑब्वियसली आपके भी और बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन छूट जाएंगे. लेट्स गेट बैक टू योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन एंड लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड इट. ये क्वेश्चन काफ़ी ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन में से एक था. इट वॉज जस्ट योर क्लास 12th क्वेश्चन ऑफ बेस थियरम. काफ़ी सिंपल. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड इट. Bag A contains 7 white balls and 3 red balls. Bag B contains 3 white balls and 2 red balls. A ball is chosen randomly and found to be red. Then find the probability that it is taken from bag A. We just have to find the probability that it was taken from a bag A given that the ball has to be red in color. So now first of all, बैग ए होगा या बी होगा, व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी फॉर दैट? इट इज जस्ट 1/2, चाहे बैग ए हो या बी हो. एंड फॉर रेड द प्रोबेबिलिटी इज गोइंग टू बी बेसिकली योर 3/, for red it's going to be 3/10, and for white it's going to be 7/10. Similarly over here for red it's going to be your 2/5, एंड फॉर वाइट इट्स गोइंग टू बी योर 3/5. ये मैंने कैसे ऑप्टेन किया? आई नो 3 + 2 कितना आएगा? 10 आएगा. और तो रेड क्या था? 3 था, सो 3/10 ऐसे. सिमिलरली फॉर बी इट वुड बी 2 एंड 3 + 2 दैट इज 5, सो 3/5. नाउ बाय बेस थियरम आई कैन सिंपली से दैट मुझे क्या निकालना है? मुझे निकालना है दैट माई बॉल वॉज रेड एंड इट वॉज बैक ए. So the formula which is applicable over here is going to be your PR/A into PA upon that would be PR/A into PA plus PR/B into PB. So that would be basically, now what is PR/A? PR/A कुछ नहीं, आपके 3/10 ही PR/A था. So 3/10 into, it would be half upon 3/10 into half plus, and that would be your again 3/5 into half. just इसको solve करना था and you will get your answer. So सबसे पहले half and half got cancelled. If you just see 3 and 3 also will got cancelled. और यहाँ से मेरे पास क्या बचेगा? It would be just simply 1/10 upon, just take the LCM. So LCM ले 10 आ जाएगा and we are just left with 1 plus that would be basically your 1 + 2. So 10 और 10 भी cancel. So मेरे पास आंसर जो है that would be your 1/3. So that is going to be your answer for this question. It was a very simple question. There was nothing difficult in this question particularly. If I talk about, ये काफ़ी आपका क्लास 12th का ही क्वेश्चन था. इसमें कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं था जो मैं कह सकूँ कि ठीक है it was difficult. Oh, for red it was 2/5. सॉरी, यहाँ पे मैंने गलती से आपका 3/5 लिख दिया था. आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी फॉर दैट. It was your just 2/5 over here. That's why I'm thinking that why my answer got different. So this 3 will not even get cancelled out. So we are just left with 3 over here, 3 over here, and it would be 2 into 2, that is 4. So final answer would be 3/7. Yes, so that is going to be your final answer. And we are done. And this question actually belongs to your class 12th CBSE level. Starting with the next question, it is also a very simple question. It can be done in, I can say, in somewhere near 70 seconds or something around 1 minute basically. So now it was given that magnitude of B vector is equals to 2 and magnitude of the cross product of B vector and A vector is also 2. Then just find this. So firstly, if I just simplify this, can I just write b vector into a vector minus b vector का whole square, that is going to be somehow equals to yours b vector into a vector का whole square plus magnitude of b vector का whole square minus 2 into, that would be, just take a magnitude, so that would be b vector into a vector dot product with b vector. Now since I know it's going to be your equals to 0 basically, so ये मेरे पास 0 हुआ, इन दोनों की वैल्यूज मुझे ऑलरेडी गिवन है. सिंस दिस इज 2, इसका स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा, दैट इज 4 प्लस इसका स्क्वायर क्या हो जाएगा, दैट इज 4, सो दैट योर फाइनल आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी 8. Yes, this question was very simple and direct, so yes, you can easily secure this 4 marks in less than 70 seconds. Now moving towards the next question, it says that if fx is equals to ln. Now I would say this is something which I can say it's between moderate and difficult. Yes, it's totally going to be a lengthy question, so yes, for such kinds of questions you have to be very much alert. So if ln 2x plus 3 2x plus 3 upon 4x square minus x minus 3 plus cos inverse 2x plus 1 upon x plus 2, if domain of fx is alpha comma beta, then find 5 alpha minus 4 beta. So now let's see that how we are going to solve this question. So first of all, for this question we should know that what is the domain for your log function. For that it is greater than 0, so I can just write my full function as it is and keep it greater than 0. So what would be this? If I just simplify 2x minus 3, just simplify this. After simplifying, I would get it as 4x plus 3 into x minus 1 greater than 0. So if I just simplify, it would be x minus 3 by 2 upon x plus 3 upon 4 into x minus 1 greater than 0. Okay, I got this thing. Now from here only we have to obtain कि मेरा जो ये वाली part है इसका domain क्या हो सकता है. So for this it's going to be your, just make a line like this. So what is the breaking point that we have over here? So one breaking point is going to be your minus 3 upon 4. The other one is going to be minus 3 upon 2, and then it's going to be plus 1. So minus 3 upon 2, minus 3 upon 4, and 1. If you just see what is your minus 3 upon 2, that is somewhere near to your 1 point something, and this is 0. Yeah, so they are properly arranged. Now just see that which one is going to be plus, which one is going to be minus. Okay, that means what you have to basically do, you just have to put everything in this function to examine. Okay, so this is something 1, so you can just substitute minus 2 over here. When you are going to put minus 2 over here, you will observe one thing. I'm just going to show you that how it's going to appear. I'm just taking the lightest color that I have right now. So when I put minus 2, so it would be negative upper part. This would be your minus 2. So it would be negative again. It would be minus, so negative again. So negative, negative, positive. So it's going to give me the answer as negative. This is negative. So it's negative, positive, negative, positive. Like this it's going to work. So basically मुझे क्या चाहिए था, मुझे सिर्फ positive answer ही चाहिए था for my domain. So what I can write from here, I can simply write that my x is going to belongs from only the positive one, that is minus 3 by 2, so minus 3 upon 4 union, that is 1 to infinity. So now this part is done. Let's take this. For cos inverse, we know that it's going to be starting from minus 1 to 1, that is the maximum and the minimum value. So I can simply write that minus 1 less than equals to 2x plus 1 upon x plus 2 less than equals to 1. Just simplify it so that I can just write 2x plus 1 upon x plus 2 plus 1 is written equals to 0, and your 2x plus 1 upon x plus 2 minus 1 is less than equal to 0. Just simplify these two expressions. So what I'm going to get from here, if I simplify it, I'm going to get from here as x plus 1 upon x plus 2 greater than equals to 0, and yours x minus 1 upon x plus 2 less than equals to 0. So now for this also we have to draw our wavy curve method just to examine that how our graph is going to look like. So now for such function, first of all, if I see your graph is going to be, let's divide it firstly. So yes, first take the point as minus 2, then let's take the point as your -1, and let's take from minus 1 from here and then from 1 from here. Okay, yeah, so I have taken these three points. Basically now I have to see that where my function is going to be uh, justified. So for this we just have to work on these two. So if I just put -3 in this function, so -3, that is negative, negative, so that's going to give me the answer as positive. So positive and negative, okay, like this it's going to move, and then obviously positive, this full positive for this function. So I can just write x belongs to your minus infinity comma -2 union -1 comma infinity. Similarly for this we are just going to move for +1 to -2. So let's put -3 again. So -3 -1 negative, -3 negative, again negative. So negative negative will make positive, so positive. Now we want less than 0, so we don't require this positive basically. Now and if you just see from -2 to 1, let's take it as 0. So 0 -1, so negative, and 0, so negative. So basically this part is going to be defined for this function. So x belongs to your -2 comma 1, and that is going to be your belongings to x for different region. Now just see one thing, that is we just have to take the intersection of these and this function, this domain. So that's going to be your, I'm just going to solve my question over here. x belongs to, now the intersection basically, since we know कि जो मेरा पहला आंसर था वो कहाँ से था, यहाँ से शुरू हुआ और वो यहाँ पे डिफाइन हुआ प्रॉपरली, ठीक है, सॉरी इट वाज डिफाइंड टिल हेयर. सिमिलरली जो ये वाला था डायग्राम, ये यहाँ से शुरू हुआ है और ये डिफाइन कहाँ तक हुआ है, ये मेरा डिफाइन हुआ है यहाँ तक. सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी माई आंसर. माई आंसर इज़ वेरी मच क्लियर, दैट इज -2 से, सॉरी माई आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी जहाँ से जो नो रिपीट कर रहे, दैट इज दिस इज गोइंग टू बी द रिपीटेशन 1. So that means my x is belonging to -1 to 1, and that is going to be my domain for only this function. Now मुझे तो दोनों का, मुझे इसका भी और इसका भी कंबाइन करना होगा, है ना. So let's take the intersection of these as well. So first of all 1 से infinity तो obviously अब डिफाइन नहीं हो सकता. So कहीं ना कहीं -1 से 1 के बीच की हमें वैल्यू देखनी पड़ेगी. तो ये कितना है, -3.3/2. So if I talk about my -3/2, so it's going to be your somewhere I would say more than -1 point something, yeah. So ये कहीं ना कहीं इसके इस तरफ लाई कर गया, इस तरफ लाई कर गया, तो ऑब्वियसली ये इसका आंसर नहीं हो सकता. मतलब आंसर कहाँ से कहाँ तक लाई करेगा, आंसर यहाँ से यहाँ तक लाई करेगा. So that means I can simply say that my answer for x is going to be your x belonging to, that would be -3/4 comma 1. Okay, so what I can say from here, that this is going to be my alpha and this is going to be my beta. Let's take it as open interval. Okay, no, we can't take one even, sorry, I have not seen, but this interval is not defined for us. So what part is defined then? Then we have only one option, that is starting from -1, which is going to be somewhere here, and this to this. Okay, so now you can see that you have to be very much clear with the concept. So it's going to be basically your from -1 to -3/4. So that means your alpha is going to be -1, your beta is going to be -3/4. Let's put this value in the given equation to obtain the final answer basically. So 5 -1 -4 -3/4 cancel. So -5 plus 3, and your answer is going to be -2, and yes, that is going to be your फाइनल आंसर. आई होप दैट दिस मच वुड बी क्लियर. आई नो ये थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेट था. इस वीडियो को प्लीज़ 2 या 3 बार देखना, तब आपको समझ आएगा कि हाँ मैंने कैसे वेवी कर्व मेथड यूज़ किया है और कैसे मैंने वेवी कर्व मेथड के रिस्पॉन्स में ही आपका पूरा का पूरा अपना आंसर ऑब्टेन किया है. ओके, सो आई होप कि इतनी पार्ट आपको बहुत अच्छे से क्लियर हो गया होगा. जस्ट रिमेंबर, आपको बहुत अच्छे से देखना कि ये वाली पार्ट नहीं था आपका एग्जिस्ट, तो आपको इसलिए मैंने ये वाला पार्ट लिया है. नाउ द नेक्स्ट फंक्शन, या दिस क्वेश्चन, आई नो मेनी ऑफ you people were saying that it's moderate, but according to me it's going to be somewhere near moderate to difficult, because obviously जब भी आप याद रखो, जब भी आप वेवी कर्व मेथड यूज़ कर रहे हो, या तो आप प्लस माइनस डायरेक्टली अगर आप अप्लाई करो तो इट्स ऑल राइट. बट येस, इफ यू आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन फुली, तो ऑब्वियसली ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा आपका लेंथी ही जाएगा और जब क्वेश्चन लेंदी जाएगा तो ऑब्वियसली बेटा वर्किंग बहुत ज़्यादा आपकी इंप्रूव हो जाएगी, मतलब वर्किंग बहुत ज़्यादा आपको शो करनी पड़ेगी. सो इफ एफ एक्स इक्वल्स टू एक्स माइनस टू का होल स्क्वायर एक्स माइनस थ्री की होल क्यूब एंड एक्स बिलोंग्स टू 1, 4, if m and m denotes maximum and minimum value then m minus m is okay. So first of all mainly हम इसका डेरिवेटिव निकालेंगे, so that is f dash x निकालेंगे. So for f dash x first of all प्रोडक्ट रूल अप्लाई कर देंगे, बहुत ही सिंपल है प्रोडक्ट रूल अप्लाई करना है यहाँ पे. सो एक्स माइनस टू का होल स्क्वायर इंटू थ्री एक्स माइनस थ्री की पावर टू प्लस एंड दैट वुड बी टू एक्स माइनस टू की होल पावर वन into x minus 3 की whole power 3. So let's take something common. So x minus 3 की whole power 2 into x minus 2 is common. So what we are left with? We are simply left with your 3x minus 2 and then it's your plus x minus 2 into x minus 3. Yes, just open the bracket and simplify it. So that would be x minus 3 का whole square into x minus 2. And that would be 3x minus 6 plus 2x minus 6. So what we are going to left with? So we are simply going to get our answer as x minus 3 ka whole square x minus 2 into 5x minus 12. I know these questions are very boring, but yes, we are going to sing a song that is कदम कदम बढ़ाए जा खुशी के गीत गाए जा ये जिंदगी है कौन सी तुझे ही मेज पे लुटाए जा. Or you can say just JEE पे लुटाए जा, okay? Because we still are going to have our JEE advance in a very few months. And जो बच्चों जिनका आपको लग रहा है JEE नहीं निकल पाएगा इस बार, there is no need to worry. The world is full of positivity around you. You have much more concepts to learn. You have much more things to understand. And yes, you will surely able to crack a good paper. You are surely able to crack a good college. Don't worry about it. Okay? और कभी पढ़ाई से मन उठ जाए तो don't worry. In India, politicians are earning a very good amount. So obviously you people will also be able to earn a very good amount. वरना साधु बन जाना कुछ नहीं तो. Yes. Okay. So let's solve this question now. So it's going to be your, just take the again Vb curve method. So it's going to be like your 2, 12 upon 5 and 3. अब कुछ नहीं करना है, बस अपना उठा के एफ डैश एक्स के अंदर वैल्यूज पुट करनी है इसके आगे पीछे वाली एंड ऑब्टेन करना है कि क्या पॉजिटिव है क्या नेगेटिव है. तो 2 से छोटा जीरो ऑब्टेन आ जाएगा, तो जीरो को पहले वैल्यू पुट कर देते हैं. सो फॉर जीरो इफ यू आर गोइंग टू ऑब्जर्व, सो इट वुड बी इन देन स्क्वायर है तो पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा, तो हर बार इसे पॉजिटिव ही छोड़ दो. जीरो है नेगेटिव एंड अगर जीरो है नेगेटिव, सो नेगेटिव नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा कहीं ना कहीं. सो पॉजिटिव. Then we have in between, okay, let's solve this out first of all. ये आएगा मेरा 2 point something, that is 2.4. So इसके बीच में 2.3 आएगा बेसिकली मेरे पास. ये तो पॉजिटिव रहेगा. 2.3 आ जाएगा तो ये पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा and 2.3. So basically it I can say okay, it's going to be negative side, so it's negative basically. So यहाँ पे मेरे पास नेगेटिव ही आएगा, ठीक है ना. यहाँ पे मेरे पास नेगेटिव ही बनने वाला है. नाउ मूविंग अहेड, इफ आई जस्ट पुट समवेयर ओवर हेयर, दैट इज आई कैन जस्ट पुट 2.5. सो पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव छोड़ दो इसको. 2.5 से ये मेरे पास पॉजिटिव आ जाएगा. सो एवरीथिंग इज पॉजिटिव, सो पॉजिटिव. नाउ 3 से बड़ा क्या जाएगा? 4. सो पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव पॉजिटिव, सो पॉजिटिव. सो दैट मीन्स मेरे पास 4 जगह पॉजिटिव आ चुका है यहाँ से. एंड मुझे मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑब्टेन करनी थी बेसिकली. सो पहले ये पॉजिटिव था, फिर ये नेगेटिव हुआ और फिर ये पॉजिटिव हुआ. सो दैट मीन्स ये क्या है? ये 2 आपका कुछ और नहीं है, बट ये आपका मैक्सिमम पॉइंट होगा बिकॉज ये यहाँ पे कहीं लाई करेगा. ये क्या होगा आपका? दिस पॉइंट इज गोइंग टू बी बेसिकली योर मिनिमम. So what I can say that my capital M, which represents maximum, is going to be my 2, and my chota wala m, that is going to represent my minimum, that is going to be 12 upon 4, sorry, 12 upon 5, that is basically equals to 2.4. So what is your m minus m? That is capital M minus small m, so that is 2 minus 2.4, which is going to be minus 0.4, and that is going to be your answer. I hope it must be clear to each one of you. Okay. And I hope it's everything is clear and crystal clear. It was easy. I would not say that it was very easy, but yeah, it was still a normal question, I would say. Now let's come and let's understand the next question. It was something I can say it is a moderate question. It was not at all very easy, but yes, because you have to use many more concepts in that. The number of symmetric relation defined on the set 1 2 3 4 which are not reflexive. Let's first of all list all the elements. Okay, पहले जल्दी से list कर देते elements तो बहुत easy हो जाएगा मेरे लिए उसके बाद workout करना. So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4. Then 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4. Then it's going to be your 3 comma 1, 3 comma 2, 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4, and then in the end it's going to be 4 comma 1, 4 comma 2, 4 comma 3, 4 comma 4. ये आ गया मेरे पास. Now what I want in the end, I want someone जो मेरे को क्या देगा, सिमेट्रिक रिलेशन देगा लेकिन रिफ्लेक्सिव नहीं होना चाहिए. नाउ फॉर रिफ्लेक्सिव जस्ट सी वन थिंग वेरी केयरफुली. दैट मीन्स ये जो नंबर्स है ये मेरे पास काउंट नहीं होने चाहिए. सिंस जब ये नंबर्स मेरे पास काउंट नहीं होने चाहिए, जो नंबर बच गए हैं वो क्या है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. मुझे पता है अगर मैं 2 कॉमा 1 को सिलेक्ट करूँगी तो मैं ऑब्वियसली बीइंग सिमेट्रिक मैं 1 कॉमा 2 को भी सिलेक्ट करूँगी. सो दैट मीन्स अगर मैं सिर्फ इन 6 को सिलेक्ट कर लूँ तो क्या बात नहीं बन जाएगी. इफ़ आई सिंपली सेलेक्ट दिस 6 तो बात बन जाएगी. दैट इज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट 2 की सॉरी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई एम गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट माई 2 की पावर 6. तो पहले मैंने सेलेक्ट किया 2 की पावर 6 को. नाउ इफ़ आई नो वन थिंग वेरी केयरफुली दैट इज मुझे फंक्शन जो है सिमेट्रिक नहीं चाहिए. अगर मैं किसी एक को भी सिलेक्ट ना करूँ 1 कॉमा 1 2 कॉमा 2 3 कॉमा 3 4 कॉमा 4 से तो मेरी बात बन जाएगी. मतलब किसी एक को भी ना सिलेक्ट करूँ ना मैं, दैट मीन्स मेरे अगर मैं 2 की पावर 4 को सिलेक्ट कर रही हूँ, अगर मैं उसमें सिर्फ एक निकाल दूँ सो येस आई विल गेट माई आंसर फॉर श्योर. तो पहले मैंने इसको सिलेक्ट किया बीइंग सिमेट्रिक. मुझे पता है जब मैंने 2 कॉमा 1 को सिलेक्ट किया तो मैंने 1 कॉमा 2 को भी सिलेक्ट किया. 3 कॉमा 1 के लिए मैंने 1 कॉमा 3 को भी सिलेक्ट करूँगी. 4 कॉमा 1 के लिए 1 कॉमा 4 को भी. सो दैट मीन्स एक ही ग्रुप को सिलेक्ट करने से मेरा दूसरा ग्रुप ऑटोमेटिकली सिलेक्टेड हो गया था. एंड सिंस रिफ्लेक्सिव के लिए मुझे किसी एक को हटाना है तो इसलिए मैंने 2 की पावर 4 -1 कर दिया. नाउ लेट्स सॉल्व इट. सो इट इज 2 की पावर 10 minus 2 की पावर 6 which would be your 1024 minus 64. Please do this calculation yourself and you will get the answer. Okay, यहाँ से प्लीज चेक कर लेना कैलकुलेशन भी. आई थिंक इट्स करेक्ट and I hope that you are understanding the concept. If there is any single doubt left, please write your comment below. I will just resolve your doubt as soon as possible. Now the next question, it says me that find number of real solutions of the equation x square plus mod x plus 5 mod x minus 1 minus 6 mod x minus 2 is equal to 0. So first of all अगर मैं इस एक्सप्रेशन को देखती हूँ सो कहना है जस्ट कॉपीड इट आउट डायरेक्टली. तो एक चीज़ यहाँ से बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग मेरे पास निकल के आ जाएगी, वो ये कि सबसे पहले जो मेरा x है वो तो मुझे ऑलरेडी बताया हुआ है कि x किसके इक्वल है, x 0 के इक्वल है ही है. सो आई गॉट वन रूट फ्रॉम हेयर. Now let's solve this bracket thing. X square plus mod x plus 5x minus 1 minus 6x minus 2. Just take everything towards that side. बस x square को यहाँ पे छोड़ दो being it's quadratic. That would be equals to 6x minus 2 minus 5x minus 1 minus mod of x. अब ये क्या है, ये एक तरीके की मेरे पास क्या है, लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल है. एंड बीइंग लीनियर पॉलिनोमियल है, इफ़ आई जस्ट अप्लाई माई वेवी कर्व मेथड तो मुझे पता है ये सबसे पहले 0 पे ब्रेक करेगा यहाँ पर, फिर ये 1 पे ब्रेक करेगा खुद को और फिर ये 2 पे भी ब्रेक करेगा. नाउ लेट्स ट्राई टू मेक अ डायग्राम फॉर दिस. 0 1 2 and that's it. Now first of all if I just put my 0 in this function what will I get? Just put 0. So if I just put 0 that would be 0 that is basically -2 तो प्लस हो जाएगा तो 12. तो यहाँ से 12 आया. देन यहाँ से मेरे पास 0 सो -1 + 1 -5 एंड -0. सो 12 minus 5 would be 7. सो कहीं ना कहीं सॉरी एक मैंने यहाँ पे छोटी सी मिस्टेक कर दी. 0 इज गोइंग टू बी ओवर हेयर 1 2. सो 7 का यहाँ पर है, दैट इज आई कैन जस्ट राइट 0,7 ओवर हेयर. सिमिलरली 1 पुट करके देखते क्या आएगा मेरे पास. सो व्हेन आई जस्ट गोइंग टू पुट 1 ओवर हेयर It's simply going to give me my answer as 1 पुट करते ही 1 माइनस 2 दैट इज़ 1, तो यहाँ पे 6 बचेगा, माइनस ये तो 0 हो गया, माइनस 1 दैट इज़ 5, सो 1 पे आया 5. So that is, I can just write it is your 1 comma 5. Similarly, please keep it as 2. When I keep it as 2, it's become your 0. It would be minus 5 minus 2. So that would be minus 7. Basically नीचे आएगा मेरे पास अब. So इधर कहीं 2 comma minus 7 ये आ गया. ठीक है. ना इसके आगे मेरे पास कोई वैल्यू नहीं है. सो लेट्स डू वन थिंग. सो देखते हैं कि जब मेरा x लेस देन 0 होगा तब क्या कंडीशन बनेगी. When my x is going to be less than 0, so I know that when I'm going to solve it, it's going to become like, that is 6, 2 minus x minus 5, 1 minus x, and then it's going to be your plus x basically. I just remove the mod. So this would be 12 minus 6x minus 5 plus 5x plus 5. So 6x cancel, that is 7. तो ये मेरे पास क्या आया, ये मेरे पास एक कांस्टेंट वैल्यू आ गई. दैट मीन्स जब भी मेरा x लेस देन होगा 0 से, तो मेरा y क्या है, मेरा y एक कांस्टेंट 7 है. ऐसे ही यहाँ पे भी मेरे पास एक कांस्टेंट वैल्यू आएगी. एंड लेट्स मेक द ग्राफ फॉर दिस. आई गॉट द ग्राफ फॉर दिस. और यहाँ पे क्या है, किसके इक्वल, एक पैराबोला के इक्वल है. सो लेट्स मेक अ पैराबोला एज वेल. Sorry, my parabola is not that much exact. It's look like a V, but it's going to be like a parabola only. So find number of real solutions. So that means मुझे यहाँ पे एक solution मिलेगा, मुझे यहाँ पे भी एक solution मिलेगा, और मुझे यहाँ पे already एक solution मिल चुका है. So that means how many real solutions I have? So in total I am going to have 3 real solutions. I hope that the concept is clear till here for sure. Okay, now I hope that the concepts are clear and you must be liking the content that I'm delivering. Now let's start with the next question. It's look very difficult. I totally agree. It's look very difficult, but believe me, it's one of the easy question you have. It's one of the easy question that you have. So let's start doing it and let's see that how we can solve such kinds of questions. Okay. So fx मुझे already define है. f0 is equals to 1 था. So कुछ मत करो, पहले f0 put कर देते हैं. So when I'm just putting f0, so that would be basically e की पावर 0 is 1. So a plus b, और यहाँ पे तो 0 बन जाएगा, and that was equals to minus 1. We got one equation from here. Done. Now f dash log 2. So कुछ नहीं करना, पहले f dash x निकाल लेते हैं. So that would be your 2x a e की पावर, sorry, basically, sorry, that x would not be there. Sorry. Derivative of 2x would be 2 only. So 2a e की पावर 2x प्लस b e की पावर 2x प्लस c, ये आ गया मेरे पास. और यहाँ पे क्या log है, so just put f dash log 2. So that would be basically it would become 2ae, this 2 will go upstairs, and log 2 का भी स्क्वायर प्लस b e log 2 प्लस c. So यहाँ से मेरे पास क्या आ जाएगा, यहाँ से मेरे पास आएगा sorry 2a e log will be 1 only, that is e log x is x, so that would be your 4 because यहाँ पे 2 का स्क्वायर था, प्लस b e log 2 would be 2 plus 6. तो यहाँ सॉल्व करते हैं इसको प्रॉपर अच्छे से. so that is 8a plus 2b plus c, और ये किसके इक्वल है, ये मेरा इक्वल था 21 के बेसिकली. so let's keep it equals to 21. मेरे पास ये चीज़ भी आ गई. now use the last thing that is given to us, that is integral 0 to log 4 fx minus cx is equal to this. सबसे पहले cx और cx यहाँ से कैंसिल हो जाएगा. so I can just write 0 से log 4 a e 2x plus b e x. yes, that's it. so मेरे पास ये चीज़ आ गई, and that is equal to 39 upon 2. so if I just solve it further on, so I can just see that if I just differentiate it, what it would be becoming, a e 2x upon 2 plus b e x, and let's apply the upper limit and the lower limit, that is 0, and log 4 is equal to 39 upon 2. now let's keep the limit basically, so that would be a e 2 log 4 upon 2 plus b e log 4, and that would be minus, now e की पावर 0 is 1, so that would be a by 2 minus b is equal to 39 upon 2. let's solve it out. so that would be basically your a. now it would be e log 4 की power 2, so that would be 16. तो 16 over 2 plus b 4 minus a upon 2 minus b is equal to 39 upon 2. अब जस्ट सिंप्लीफाई करना है सब इक्वेशंस को. ये मेरे पास सेकंड आ गई थी, ये मेरे पास थर्ड आ गई थी. सिंप्लीफाई करते हैं, ए और बी की जल्दी से हम वैल्यू ऑब्टेन करेंगे और फिर देखते हैं हमारे पास क्या आंसर आएगा. सो दैट वुड बी बेसिकली योर 16 upon 2, that is 8. So take the LCM, so 16. So that would be your 16 minus a, that is 15a over 2 plus 4b minus b is your 3b, 39 upon 2. Take the LCM, 2 and 2 cancel. So we are simply going to be left with 15a, and from here just obtain the value of b also and substitute over here. So 15a plus 6 minus 1 minus a is equals to 39. Okay, let's simplify it. So 13a minus 6a is equals to 39. Now please solve and obtain the value of a, which is going to be equals to 5. I got my a as 5, so my b would be minus 1 minus 5, that would be your minus 6. I got the value of b also, I got the value of a also. Now it's very simple to obtain the value of c just by substituting every value in this function. So I can simply say that my c is going to be basically equals to minus 7. Now we just have to obtain modulus of a plus b plus c, so that would be 5 minus 6 minus 7, which is going to be equals to your 8, and that is going to be your final answer. That's it. Yes, it was a little, I would say a little calculative one, but yeah, it was something which can be doable. Sorry, I was just having some water. Yeah, so it was something that can be easily solvable question. Okay, it was not at all that it was difficult type. It was not difficult, it was lengthy. Okay, yes. So now let's move ahead. So fx equals to 3x square plus 2x plus a, where x is less than equals to 1, and bx plus 2, where x is greater than 1. Now fx is differentiable. Since fx is differentiable, that means it is going to be also your continuous. Yes, so it is also going to be your continuous for all x belongs to, and we have to just evaluate this. Since it is continuous, I can just say that your this limit is going to be equals to this limit. So I can just write, that is, just put it equals to 1, 3 1 plus 2 1 plus a is equals to b plus 2. Let's obtain the value. So 5 plus a is equals to b plus 2. So that would be 3 plus a is equals to b. We got it first equation. Now since it is differentiable, so I can say that f dash 1 minus is equals to f dash 1 plus. So let's apply the derivative first of all. So that would be 6x plus 2, where x would be equals to 1, and that is equals to your basically b. So now let's put it equals to 1. So your 8 is equals to b. I got the value of b from here. So what is my a? My a is going to be my 5. I got the value of a, I got the value of b, and now I just simply have to evaluate this. एक चीज़ बहुत अच्छे से यहाँ पे याद रखना, आपके यहाँ पे फंक्शन है -2 से 2, बट यहाँ पे एक ब्रेक पॉइंट है 1. सो दैट मीन्स जो मेरे पास फंक्शन होगा वो जाएगा -2 से 1 प्लस 1 से 2 dx. ओके, अब ना -2 से 1 कौन सा है, ये वाला जाएगा. सो इट वुड बी बेसिकली योर 3x स्क्वायर प्लस 2x प्लस a, दैट इज़ 5, एंड यहाँ पे जाना चाहिए मेरे पास b था 8x प्लस 2. अब बस सिंपली इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर दो एंड यू विल गेट योर आंसर. सो इट इज़ दैट सिंपल क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो यू कैन नाउ सिंपली सॉल्व इट योर सेल्फ. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू सॉल्व इट. सो प्लीज सॉल्व इट. इज अ सिंपल डेरिवेटिव, सॉरी सिंपल इंटीग्रल का पार्ट है, बहुत ईजिली आप सॉल्व भी कर पाओगे. नाउ द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. येस, इट वॉज वन ऑफ द डिफिकल्ट काइंड. इट वॉज नॉट लेंथी, इट वॉज डिफिकल्ट. इसमें बहुत सारे पे कॉन्सेप्ट लगने थे, तो हाँ आपको बहुत ज़्यादा इसको अच्छे से देखना था. So consider an AP 3, 7, 11, 15 and so on. Let Sn denote the sum of the first n terms. So if 40 less than 6 upon n plus 1, summation k is equals to 1 to n sk less than 40, 2, determine your n. Okay. So first of all ये AP है, तो पहले ए एन निकाल लेते हैं. मुझे पता है फर्स्ट टर्म क्या है, 3 है. डी क्या हो जाएगा, 7 माइनस 3 दैट इज़ 4. तो फर्स्ट टर्म वुड बी 3 प्लस n माइनस 1 इंटू 4 एंड दैट वुड बी योर 4n माइनस 1. सिमिलरली योर एस एन क्या था, एस एन डिनोट द सम ऑफ फर्स्ट एन टर्म्स, बेसिकली इसी की एन टर्म्स होंगी. तो यहाँ पे मैं डायरेक्ट थोड़ा सॉल्व कर देती हूँ. दैट वुड बी 4n प्लस 1 अपॉन 2 minus n, so cancel. So that is going to be basically your 2n square plus 2n minus n, which is going to be your 2n square plus n. So I got my Sn. Now मुझे क्या चाहिए, मुझे तो summation of Sn चाहिए basically, just to find this thing. The summation of Sn, that would be 2n n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 upon 6 प्लस n प्लस 1 अपॉन 2. अब बस इसको सिंप्लीफाई करो एंड देन यू आर गोइंग टू गेट द सिंप्लीफाइड वर्जन. सो n प्लस 1 अपॉन 6 इंटू 2n प्लस 1 प्लस 3. आई गॉट दिस थिंग टिल हेयर, yes. So n plus 1 upon 6, I just take it as common and then I'm left with 2n plus 1 plus 3. Now let's solve it further on. So when I'm going to solve it further on, it is going to give me the answer as, okay, let's keep it as it is only, because when I see that it's going to get cancelled out. 6n plus n into n plus 1 got cancelled out from here. So let's compare this now. So 40 less than, change this in the form of this, that would be 2n plus 1 plus 3, which is less than 42. Simplify it. So once I simplify it, I'm going to get my answer as, so first of all 37 yeah, so 37 less than 4n plus 2 less than your 39, so that would be 35 less than 4n less than 37. Let's simplify it. So that would be your, let's divide it by 4. So basically 35 upon 4, that would be 8.9 is less than n is less than 37 upon 4, that would be 9 point something. So basically मेरा n क्या हो जाएगा, my n would be equals to 9, that is in between जो भी इसकी वैल्यू है वो क्या है, 9 ही है. So therefore this is my answer. अब बस आपको इस चीज़ों के अंदर थोड़ा बहुत इन दोनों स्टेप में थोड़ा सा आपको सोचना था and then you are done with the work. I hope you find it easy. Okay, it's not that difficult basically. Now it's going to be one of the most easiest question of the paper. A question paper has 3 sections A, B, C, having 8, 6 and 4 questions respectively. So A, B, C hai 8, 6 and 4 questions respectively. If the, okay, there is no full stop over here. If the student has to answer 15 questions attending at least 4 from each section, 4 तो होने ही होने चाहिए, मतलब कि सी में से अगर 4 चले गए तो 4 तो है ही है, उसके अलावा जो भी कंडीशन होगी वो बनेगी. फाइंड द नंबर ऑफ वेज पेपर कैन बी आंसर बाय स्टूडेंट. जब 4 सी में से सिलेक्ट कर लिए तो इसमें से कितने सेलेक्ट कर सकता है, इसमें से 6 सेलेक्ट कर सकता है, फिर कितने बचे, 15 ही है ना इन टोटल आंसर जो वो कर सकता है. सो दैट वुड बी 5 बच गए, एक ये केस हो जाएगा. फिर उसने एक और बार 4 सेलेक्ट कर लिए सी में से ही, तो यहाँ से मैं लेट्स मेक इट एज 5, तो 9 सेलेक्ट कर लिए इन टोटल. जब 9 यहाँ से सिलेक्ट कर लिए, सो हाउ मच ही इज़ लेफ्ट विद, ही इज़ लेफ्ट विद 6. तो 6 सेलेक्ट करेगा. सिमिलरली जब यहाँ से उसने 4 सेलेक्ट कर लिए तो यहाँ से भी 4 सेलेक्ट कर सकता है, तो यहाँ से कितने हो जाएंगे, 7. अब अगर यहाँ से वो 3 नहीं कर सकता तो हम आगे मूव ऑन नहीं करेंगे, हम यहीं पे अपना आंसर छोड़ेंगे. दैट मीन्स मैं से क्या लिख सकती हूँ, आई कैन जस्ट रीअरेंज इट एंड राइट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ 8c5 इंटू 6c6 इंटू 4c4 प्लस 8c6 into 6c5 into 4c4 plus 8. Actually, it's 7 in the top, no, that's why. 8c7 into 4 into 6c4 into 4c4. That means total में से ये R हो गया मेरा. So 8c5, 6c6, 4c4 multiplied plus 8c6, 6c5 into 4c4 plus 8c7 into 6c4 into 4c4, and that is going to be your answer. You can just simplify it and obtain your final answer. It's easy. And now one of the most simplest question, I would say it's something that belongs to your class 11th NCERT book. 3 sine a plus b is equals to 4 sine a minus b. If tan a is equals to k tan b, then k, the value of k is. So first of all, can I just rearrange and can I just write sine a plus b upon sine a minus b, that is going to be equals to your 4 upon 3. Yes. अब कुछ नहीं करना, just directly apply your C and D formula, that is commando and dividendo rule. So that would going to give you sine a plus b plus sine a minus b upon sine a plus b minus sine a minus b, okay, is equals to 4 plus 3, 7 upon 1. Now what is this basically? This is going to simplify it and give me the answer, that is 2 sine, that is 2 sine a cos b. That means sine a plus b plus sine a minus b would be 2 sine a cos b upon sine a minus b minus sine a minus b. So that would be your 2 cos a sine b. Okay, आई होप ये सारे फॉर्मूला आपने 11th में किए होगा कि 2 बार साइन है तो साइन कॉस, अगर यहाँ पे माइनस में साइन साइन है तो कॉस साइन, and that is equal to 7 upon 1. So now 2 and 2 cancel. If you just see over here, can I just write this as sine a cos a, that would be your tan a, and sine b upon cos b, that would be your tan b, and that is equal to 7 upon 1. And what was required, it was just asking you about this only, that is tan a upon tan b is equals to k. So then I can just compare it and I can just say that my k would be equals to 7, and yes, this is going to be an answer. This was something which I can say that it belongs to your class 11th. It was not at all difficult. It was one of the most simplest question in today's paper. Now there is one more question, that is first term of two GPs are equal. Okay, third term of the first GP is equal to fifth term of the second GP. If 11th term of GP is pth term of the second GP, then find your P basically. Okay, so let's do this question as well. So first of all, if I just see this question, I can just say from here, that is there are two GPs that is given to me, GP1, GP2. First term for both are same, but there is nothing about the common ratio. So I can just say that it's going to be R and going to be capital R. Okay, I just taken this relation. Third term, that means A3 of the first GP is equals to the fifth term of the second GP, that is A5, capital 5 लेना मैंने दूसरे GP को. So that would be AR square is equals to A R की power 4, correct? So A and A cancel, तो यहाँ से मेरे पास relation आएगा, that is R is equals to plus minus R square. I got this thing. Now just look forward. If 11 term of the first GP, that means I can say A11 is pth term of the second GP, that would be AP. Okay, now let's apply the formula, that is AR10 is equals to A capital R P minus 1. So A and A again get cancel. अब इस छोटे r को भी कैपिटल R की फॉर्म में लिख दो यहाँ पर. So that would be, सिंस नेगेटिव इग्नोर हो जाएगा बिकॉज यहाँ पे पॉजिटिव 10 है, इवन पावर है. सो R की पावर 2 की होल पावर 10 is equals to R की पावर P minus 1. Compare the power, so 20 is equals to P minus 1, so 21 is equals to P. If I told you it is one of the easy question, it can be easily done in something 60 seconds to 70 seconds. That means 4 नंबर आपके हाथ में है within such short durations. Okay, and that's it for today. So we are done with discussing about your 30th Jan shift 2 paper. It was a, I would say it was a lengthy paper, but yeah, according to previous shifts, it was a moderate paper with a little more calculations. That's it. So I will request you all to please watch the videos, watch the content. जो भी बच्चों पेपर कल जाएगा पेपर देने और परसों जाएगा, please watch these videos. It's going to be very useful for you. And please like and comment if you actually like the delivery which I do in my lectures and you actually like the content which I display in the class. Thank you so much everyone. Bye bye. Just start studying and study very hard. It was a speedy solution which was done in your 45 minutes. Thank you so much.